Around 8 to 10 days ago, a picture showed up on the internet. A picture that if you set it up as your Android smartphone's wallpaper, it killed your phone. The only way to revive your phone was by resetting your device. Here is a detailed decoding on how this particular picture killed your smartphone and what was the final solution. To properly understand how this picture killed your smartphone, we have to find its origin. The original version of the image taken last year by photographer Gaurav Agarwal is in a wide landscape format. Agarwal's image is also subject to copyright, meaning it shouldn't have been available for download on wallpaper sites in the first place. Hearing that information, it seemed to me as if the picture was loaded with malware. But there was one thing that was contradicting this assumption. This wallpaper didn't affect all smartphones, but it only affected Android 10 and only smartphones from particular brands like Samsung and Google, but not Huawei. That just didn't fit together. So the picture being loaded with malware is less likely. Another fact to keep in mind is that taking a screenshot of the same picture and keeping it as a wallpaper did nothing to your smartphone. Things were getting confusing until I came across an article talking about a similar thing that happened back in 2018. The only difference was it affected Android 8.1.0 at that time. One thing that is really standing out about this particular picture is that it has a lot of colors in it. To make it easier for you to understand, this graph shows all the colors a human eye can see. This triangle here is called as sRGB mode. If you can see, it is a small portion of what a human eye can see. And this is the mode most devices are set up with. For your smartphone or your laptop or your printer, all of them use sRGB mode. Now this bigger triangle here is called as Adobe RGB, and this even bigger triangle is called as Pro RGB. What these modes do is a color which was first at this point in sRGB is set to this point in Adobe RGB and to that point in Pro RGB. This cursed wallpaper you see is in Pro RGB. Android for a fact can support Pro RGB. It converts any picture that is in Pro RGB and Adobe RGB to sRGB. But this particular picture has this one bad pixel that is causing the problem. The problem is Google cannot turn this one pixel from Pro RGB to sRGB because it has very high luminance. It goes something like this. As many of you may already be knowing, the human eye can see green better than red and red better than blue. So it takes a lot of blue light to give the same luminance as a green light. Overall, all these colors individually can have a maximum value of 255 and the overall value cannot be higher than 255. But this bad pixel has a value of 255 on the red, 255 on the green and 243 on the blue. Putting this into the formula, we get red as 54.213, green as 182.376 and blue as 17.5446, which adds up to 254, which isn't a problem since it's below 255. But Google rounds up those figures, so red is 55, green is 183 and blue is 18. Now adding these up, we get 256. That right there is why this picture, correcting myself, this one pixel can kill your smartphone. Android in a normal scenario tries to close the program or process, but setting it up as a wallpaper, it gets stuck in this loop. Now comes the point. Should you be worried about coming across another wallpaper like this? The answer is no, you shouldn't. The chances of coming across another wallpaper like this is very slim. To be on the safe side, never try to use this picture as a wallpaper. Before ending this video, I want to clear a misconception many people have about screenshots. When you take a screenshot, your smartphone doesn't copy the image. It makes a whole new picture itself. So once you take a screenshot of a picture that was once in Pro RGB, becomes a picture in sRGB. That's it for this video. If you like this video or this video helped you in any sort, please do click on that like button and do hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, as that really helps me and keeps me motivated to upload videos just like this twice a week. My name is Jad and I'll see you guys in the next video.